All right, guys, we're gonna go thrifting for the first time here in northern Utah. I'm gonna start at the Welfare Square Deseret Industries location, which is in the center of Salt Lake City. Then we're gonna hit Centerville. Then we're gonna hit the 3 thrift stores all right next to each other in Layton. This is my new setup. I was able to fit three. I'm going to get another rack to make 3. And then we have just kind of like a personal rack and then some sporting goods and boxes rack. This is 3,000 items. I also have about 600 items upstairs, so this is about 2,400. As you can see, we still have plenty of space to work with, so I think I'm going to be able to easily get this operation up to 5,000. The reason why I have so much space is because my average item is actually becoming smaller and smaller. We have over 1,000 eyeglass frames. We have about 400 remote controls, a bunch of mouses. So yeah, a bunch of small stuff. Believe it or not, these first 2 racks have almost 2,000 items. So yeah, we're going to be stacking up a ton of the smaller items. Let's go see what we can find today. All right, we're starting in what's called the yard area. Right off the bat, no pun intended. We've got a nice Mizuno here. It's the MB1. And then we also have 2 Demarinis and an Easton. All of these are the brands we're looking for, but this has 3 listed, 0 sold. This is a drop 9. We want to find the drop 3s. This is also a drop 11, not something we're interested in. And then this is just a smaller bat as well. So yeah, it's very loud in here. Hopefully the music isn't too loud that I don't get copyrighted. And then just a lot of hustle and bustle, but we're just taking a look through everything. I've already done a ton of digging over here, so I didn't find too much. I'm always looking for like Oakleys, for snowboarding ski goggles. I'm also always looking for baseball gloves and mitts. Not finding too much stuff today. Some nice Nikes over here, but nothing really amazing. We've got a Dyson here. It's only $25. This one is extremely dirty and clunky. If it was one of them that had a more detachable head, I would get it for 25 bucks because you can sell the wand for like 20. This would go for about 25 and the head would go for 60. But because this is just too hard to take apart, we're leaving that one behind. All right, so here's a category that I am slowly getting better at, and that is the toy section. These are like the bigger outdoor toys. I swear I see this Batman stand-up little toy every single thrift store I go to, every single time I go. Is this some sort of like Maui? This might actually be worth looking up. I think this is somehow Maui, right? It's Jack's Pacific. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at this real quick. So this is in fact Moana. It's a 3-foot oar. This lights up. It's only $3. It actually sells for about $20 plus shipping, and there's about 34 listed with only 40 sold. Sorry, reverse that. 40 listed, 34 sold. So nice sell-through rate, but it's just too big. I just don't want to deal with it. So now we've got the bigger toy plushes. There's another section in there that we'll get to later that has smaller plushes, but this is like kind of the bigger outdoor. Again, when it comes to plush, I'm even worse. This looks a little older, but probably not anything there. just a lot of different stuff. I want to get better and better at the plush category. Oh, I thought that was a Jellycat for a second. Gaines is like pretty good, but not worth grabbing that. We've got DC Comics Originals. I mean, that could probably sell eventually on like Whatnot or Dibdit or something like that, but not something that I'm interested in right now. Here's where I start really making my money. So I love the electronics, as you guys know. We've got a Ring doorbell right here. I only want $5 for this. This particular model, it comes with the mount and everything as well. If this isn't locked to an account, I should be able to sell this for about $45 plus shipping. But even if it is locked, I will still be able to sell it for parts for $18 to $20 plus shipping. So at $5, either way, we're gonna grab it for sure. Then right here, we have these 2 Vizio subwoofers. They're only $8 each. I sell these all the time. I used to sell them for $40 plus shipping, so people would pay about $65, $60 shipped for these. Unfortunately, they have come down significantly in value just because new models are coming out and there's less demand. So at $8, I'm gonna leave both of these behind. At one point, I was buying and selling like 5 or 6 of these a month. I currently have, I think, 2 of these in my store and 0 of these. These sell, I'm passing on both of them though. I just dug through all of these. Let me show you guys a few of the things that I found. So it's really important to dig because you never know what you're gonna find. These are Pottery Barn. I wasn't exactly sure what they were, but they are stocking mounts. So you set it on top of your little sweep right there. You can put an ornament right here if you'd want to, and then you put the little stocking right there. They only want $1 each for these, and they sell for about $25 plus shipping. I'll sell them as a set probably for $40 plus shipping. And then I wish I was recording last week. I actually found some sort of weird valve. I don't know, I just looked things up. Sorry, there was a little confrontation between a couple of employees. I found this sort of valve, and it was really dope. I just look up model numbers on things that look like quality. It actually ended up being something worth between $1,000 and $2,400. So I listed mine for $1,500. Over here at the media section, not worth anything, but also always really cool to find. World of Warcraft, The Witcher, Guild Wars. They also have number 2 right here. This one might actually be worth something. Let me take a look at that real quick. We got the StarCrafts. I actually played these growing up a little bit. I'm not a gamer, didn't play too many games, but that's one of them that I played. Dawn of War, Battlefield, and then this, only $2. I mean, this sells for like $10 plus shipping. I'll probably actually get that. But yeah, decent stuff right here. All right, so we just found a good amount of controllers. I thought this was gonna be a decent one. Sony radio cassettes and like this are always worth looking up. These two, for whatever reason, just aren't worth too much. But right here, this I just took off the back cover. It's worth about $12. The model number is behind there. This one, it's a TX, it's a 3-disc. That one's worth about $12 as well. This one, again, $12. All of these are just $1. And then both of these go for about $15 each. I also found this computer mouse just right here. This computer mouse, it's a nice one. It's only $2. This one goes for about $25 plus shipping in used condition. Great one there. We have this little camera. This one has a slower sell-through rate, but it's only $2 and it goes for about $20 plus shipping. And I was also able to find this T3 Micro flat iron. They only want $5 for it. It goes for about $20 plus shipping in used condition. Now, I'm not an expert on really any of this stuff. I just look up model numbers. So we got $5 for this. It goes for about $30 plus shipping on eBay. I just typed in CKL, dual HDMI KVM switch, and it popped up $60 brand new, $30 plus shipping in used condition. Definitely had no idea what this was. Apparently it's a sophisticated door lock. They only want $5 for it. Used condition, it goes for about $40 plus shipping. Then we've got this Arlo here. It's only $6. It's missing the power cord. So if I sell it like this, it'll sell for about $30 plus shipping. But if we have the power cord for it, it goes for $60. You don't need the actual Arlo standard plug-in to get that price. You just need to find one that matches it. So if we look here on the bottom, it says that we need a 12 volt and 1.5 amperage. So if we take this over here, same situation with this. We're gonna need a DC5. If we come over here, they just have a ton of plugs. So now we need to look for a 12 volt and then anything 1.5A or higher. You can do higher than the amperage, no problem, but you wanna make sure that you get the exact voltage and then at least the minimum amperage. So let's see what we can find. So here's an example here. This is a 12 volt, but it is only 1 amperage. You guys probably can't see that, but it needs to be 1.5 or higher. So the search continues. All right, so this is exactly what we're looking for. I don't know if you guys can see, but that says 12 volt, 1.5 amperage. So we're going to plug it in here. Also, the connection has to fit as well. So if we plug that in, doing this with one hand is great. Boomski. Now we can sell this for $60 if it works. All right, so we got our plugins for both of those. Then we also have this Rainmate IL. I sell these purifiers all the time, and I also sell just the heads when I find them. With the bowl, it goes for about $45 plus shipping, and then just the head, $25. They don't have a price on this, but I don't imagine it being more than $3 or $5. All right, we're at the trifecta. This Goodwill is right here. You see that stripe right there? That's at Deseret Industries. And then right on the other side of that at Deseret Industries, there's a Savers. So I've got 3 thrift stores, all within walking distance of each other. Let's see how we do. We're starting off in the Goodwill with the bags of toys. Let's see if we can go ahead and find anything here. I've sold this exact My Little Pony Beanie Baby for like $12 plus shipping. But yeah, it sold really slow. So we're gonna pass on that one. I'm always just looking for action figures, new and old. Like anime stuff usually does pretty well. So I'm actually probably gonna take a look at that on a Google Lens real quick. Yeah, so this is from the movie, not the movie, the series Demon Slayer. The company is Ban Presto. Loose, this only goes for like $8 shipped. But if it was new in box, it would go for like $35. So definitely something to keep your guys' eyes out for. I know this is gonna be difficult for you guys to see. Maybe you can pause or slow down the video and zoom in, but just let me know if I miss anything. Those look interesting. Got some more Beanie Babies just everywhere. Probably gonna make a quick Beanie Baby TikTok while I'm here. All right, so we're over here at the sunglasses. We got some good old fake Ray-Bans. You can tell these are fake just because of the way that Ray-Ban is printed on there. And they're just ultra cheap plastic frames. Also, they don't have the correct model number. These would be RB 4082, usually, things like that. So these are definitely fake. Also right here, we have these Kate Spades. I don't like that it comes in this bag for $4. I'd much rather just buy the Kate Spades, but I'm willing to pay $4 just for these Kate Spades because they sell for about $25. So I'll just grab this whole bag. I'm still looking through here, see if there's any other goodies. This store just barely recently started to do the bags, because I used to just pick up individual frames and glasses from here, but it looks like they have changed. But yeah, we'll grab that bag. We're over here in the women's section. We've got a nice North Face medium women's puffer jacket. Awesome price of $7. Really great condition. I'm not seeing any rips or tears anywhere. This is the Thermo Ball. Definitely a great pickup, and it's already 50 degrees in the morning here in northern Utah. So this is gonna sell probably the week it gets launched. If I go home and my wife lists this probably tomorrow, it'll hit my shop probably in about 10 days, and it might sell the same week we list it, probably the same month though. We've also got this Columbia. It's like a nano puffer. It's on the quilted. It's like half quilted, half fleece here. Again, it's only $7. This one is a women's medium as well. Gonna snag this. Wow, this is really nice. We've got a NHL Adidas Swayman Boston Bruins jersey. Authentic patches. This feels really nice. Check that out. Holy cow. They only want $5 for this. I'm thinking easy $70 to $80 plus shipping. Holy cow, we also have the off-green edition. Jeez Louise. Different player here. Again, it's the authentic Adidas jersey. Holy cow. I haven't looked this one up. It's either going to be the same or even better because of the green colorway. So the other day I actually did a live talking about Goodwill and thrift stores, and I was kind of showing the audience those pieces of clothing. And I actually had the idea, what if I did a live where I kind of showed off like live thrift hauls of the things that I got during the day? It can be somewhat entertaining and also educational for those of you that are trying to learn what items to look for and buy to resell. So in the comments below, man, I'm out of breath. I don't know why. I just ran up the stairs. In the comments below, Let me know if you guys would like me to do that live maybe once or twice a week, and I would actually do that on this channel. So if you guys don't know, I have two like reselling channels. This is JRide Picks, where I go out and I find the inventory, and then I have another channel called JRide Flips, where I teach people and show everyone what I'm actually selling. So let me know in the comments below if that's some content you guys would be interested in. Maybe a weekly live where I kind of show the best items that I found that week, or just one day a week when I find an above average amount of stuff, I can show you guys my best finds during my best day. Let me know. All right, we're over here in the electronics section. I'm always excited to see Ring. They only want $6 for this. This is a first generation keypad alarm. It goes for about $25 plus shipping. I'll probably hold out for the $25 plus shipping price, making that just worth it. We got some Sonys right here. These don't go for too much. These are the MDR XD100s. These sell for about $20 plus shipping as well, but they want $6 for them, and they move a lot slower. Go ahead and leave those behind. This is $2. Yep, $2. I'll get this. This is the Casio FX 9750 GII. Sells for about $15 plus shipping. They move pretty decent as well. And then I'm gonna take a look at all of these cords and wires, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right, I know this is probably intimidating and ultra boring for some of you guys, but you just gotta look up wires and stuff. I just found this. I've never found this before, but it just looked nice and interesting. I guess this is an alarm clock plug-in. Also charges your phones and all that stuff. I just looked up Cubby Time BPECT. This sells for about $40 in used condition, so definitely gonna grab that. These used to be a guaranteed pickup almost at every price, even at $10, but nowadays they only sell for about $18 plus shipping, and they sit forever. Used to always get excited about those, but that's just the name of the game. Things fluctuate, go up in value, down in value, and that's something that I would always pick up 2-3 years ago. But today, even at $2.99, I still probably wouldn't grab it. Well, that was great. Just spent $34. Now we're going to head over to, I actually looked up the Ring system, and it actually goes for less than I thought, so I didn't end up buying it. Now we're gonna head over to the Deseret Industries and then to the Savers right next door to that. Right when I was walking in, they brought out a fresh new cart, which was awesome because it had this Sony VCR player. I want $10 for it. SLV N51, just sold one of those a few weeks ago, so I'll be able to copy my own listing. Then right here, we've got $2 for this PlayStation controller right here. Sells for about $18 plus shipping if it works, so we'll definitely snag this. Very tempted here with just a $7 Bose subwoofer, but way too big. I don't want it. I'm convincing myself that I don't want it. I do want it, but I don't want my wife to ship that, and I don't want to ship it, so I'm done. I'm kind of done with those things. So the eyeglass frames are over there, but over here, there's a pair of just random Oakleys sitting over here for $1, so definitely gonna pick these bad boys up. For a second, I thought that this was a Robert Graham. It's actually a Pronto Omo, which is like okay on this colorway. I'm still considering getting it on the flip cuff. It's only $6. I'm gonna pass on it. If it was Robert Graham, I definitely would have gotten it. This probably would sell for like $20 or so, but I'll pass. Just a few behind that, we have this Untuck It. This used to be a guaranteed pickup for me, but short sleeve for $8. Passing on that as well. All right, we're here in the Savers. The first thing I'm considering here is this Ninja blender. Unfortunately, you can see it's not cracked, but it's very distressed. Doesn't have a lot of life left in it. It's only $9. Definitely would get it under better circumstances and condition, but we're gonna pass on this one. Let's see if there's any other appliances that kind of poke out to me. The Juice Master Tafel. Black Angus, this one looks interesting. Take a look at some prices real quick. It's not every day that this happens. Check this out. 50 Cent, Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, DJ Khaled. We got some Eminem. Ton of different rap CDs. So we're gonna take a look at all of these. I'll be back in a second. So we've all heard that wrap CDs sell really well on eBay, and unfortunately a lot of you may have just blind bought all of those CDs, even though they were all $3.99 each, which definitely was not worth it. Now, a lot of rap CDs do go for good money, but especially these like late 2000s, like Lil Wayne, Eminem, they were just so mass produced that they're just not worth too much money anymore. They go for like maybe $8 shipped. So it's very important. I always stress to look things up, even if you think or even know that they're going to sell well, because a lot of times markets shift or hard and fast rules don't apply to all of the items that we're finding. So keep looking things up, keep checking sell-through rate, keep checking prices. They change all the time, and it's important to stay on top of things. Nice little pickup right here in the Savers. We've got a Kate Spade wallet. It's like leather ostrich skin type thing. It's only $1.99, so we'll snag that. Made it over here to the electronics. We've got this Polaroid Now. Great condition, $7. This goes for about $40 plus shipping, so we'll snag this bad boy. I actually didn't go to the Centerville location like I said I was going to earlier in the video, so that was just 4 thrift stores, pretty much 2 locations because those last 3 are all right next to each other. There's my first day of thrifting in northern Utah. I'm excited to put out a lot more videos for you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.